Hello everybody and welcome back to Messing with Computercraft. Hello everybody and welcome back to Messing with Computercraft. In this episode we're gonna make what is behind me, and not the fancy room. It's mine! All mine. Anyway, let's switch over to first person, if I know how. And yeah, this is what we're gonna be making today in a less elaborate form. So here we have a power monitor. Now you want to keep in mind that this does not work with tanks as of yet. I'll probably be doing an update once I figure out how to do that. But this is how it looks for now. So we have our energy cells that say the current energy, RF, and then they are currently classified as full. For the engines, it shows the RF, the at symbol, and then the rate at which they are producing power, and these are currently classified as full as well. And the machines just show how much energy they have in them and at what rate they are running. The bottom one there doesn't have that, so it's just saying how much is stored in it, and it is empty right now. So yeah, let's get into it. So I actually have a program running on here. Let's exit that, and I'll quickly clear that, and let's edit a program. What do we want to call it? Let's do just tut. Hello tut. Then we want to save it and exit. Now what you want to do is you can do this within the Minecraft thing. I'm going to switch to a text editor as that is easier. So you want to minimize your Minecraft, get rid of OBS, and locate where your Minecraft is installed. I'm using the Curse launcher, so I'll go to Documents, Curse, Minecraft, Instances. Then you want to go into that. Then you want to go into your Saves folder, into the world you are currently in, and you want to go to Computer. And you'll see you'll have a couple files here. To check what number your computer is, you just want to type ID and hit enter. This computer is number 9, so you can get rid of that. Double click on this, and you can see all the files there. So we want the tutorial file. Now the reason you're not just making a normal one in Notepad++, which is the program I'm going to be using, link in the description. The reason you're not going to be using that is it creates a Lua file, but for some reason it's not quite the same, so it doesn't recognize that. So it's much easier to do it this way. Double click on that, scroll down, select with Notepad++, and here you have your text editor. So hopefully you can see that well. You want to go up to language, select that, go over to L, and select Lua. And there you are. You are ready to do it. Now, if we go over back into Minecraft, you can see I have a computer with a wired modem on and cable running into the blocks. Now, to get the name of this block, all you gotta do is put the modem on and right click it. This one is connected, so I'll have to reconnect it, but as you can see in the chat here, tile, thermal expansion, cell, resonant, name 1. Now, these will not be the same for you unless you're just starting your world, but as you can see, if I toggle this one on, this is name 4, and that is because I have one over here, and I had another one as well. So that's why that's like that. You want to keep track of those names as they are very important. And yeah, so now we are ready to go back to Notepad. So now, one thing, you want to get the names of all your items. So this is the resonant cell 1, 4, dynamo 16, and furnace 1, I believe. Yes. So we're only going to do 1 cell, 1 dynamo, and 1 furnace. And with that, you can go into adding your own. So we're going to go back to our text editor now, and we're going to wrap the peripherals. And what wrapping is it's making the block accessible to the code, basically. I think I explained that right. So the first thing you want to do is, let's just put a comment in that says wrapping peripherals. I think I spelled that right. And you want to name each one. So for the resonant cell, I'm going to do R1 equals peripheral dot wrap, then parentheses inside doohickeys, forget what they're called. Yeah, I don't remember. And in that you'll want to put the name. So let's go over here and bring up chat. As you can see, the name is in the corner there, so if we just do this, hopefully you can still read it. We'll do tile underscore thermal expansion underscore cell underscore resonant underscore, I said that word way too much, and then another underscore, and then the number. So in this case it is 1. So now you have your resonant cell wrapped. So now you need to add your dynamo. So let's just split them to make sure we can keep track. So let's do D1 for dynamo 1 equals peripheral dot wrap. As you can see, the autocomplete is much handier, so that's why I'm using a text editor. And we're going to do tile thermal expansion and make sure everything is as I put it. And we're going to do dynamo magmatic name and 16. And let me just double check that. Yes, it is. Good. So now we have our dynamo and lastly our furnace. So let's do F1 equals peripheral dot wrap and then tile thermal expansion machine. I believe that's what it's classified as. Yep. Furnace name 1. There you go. You have all your peripherals wrapped. Now you want to do a while true do loop. And you want to put an end as well. And let's go up here. Let's add a couple lines to work with. And you can get into the main guts of the program. So we're going to do level R1. So that's the level of the resonant one equals R1 dot get energy stored. Just like that. Then we want to do level R1 max equals R1 dot get max energy stored. Just like that. And I'll quickly show you how to do it, and then I will add the rest. So I'm just going to be displaying the resonant one, then I'll add the rest, just so you know how to do it. So we're going to do a term dot clear, if I could spell right, then a term dot set text or cursor, and then pose, or short for position, 1, 1, and then term dot set text color, and you can set this to do whatever you want. I personally think you should probably go with white. Colors dot white, just like that, and then print. So in this we're gonna 6. We're gonna add 6 of those. Then we're gonna do cells. There we are. That's that. And let's do term dot set text color, and let's do What's a good color? Let's just do green like my other program. Alright, so now that's just gonna display like a menu type thing above, so you can select between categories. Well, not really just select, it just splits them up so you can easily tell what you're looking at. So we're going to do an if, then level 1, or R1, equals, so 2 equal sign, and level R1 max, then, so if the level of power that is currently in, which is the level R1, is equal to the max amount of power that can fit in, it will run the code inside this. Noise crack. So we're going to do print, and then make it fancy, resonant. So now you can put whatever you want in here. I'll just do that. Let's do O1, and you want to make sure you have a space. Then you want to do dot dot level R1 dot dot space RF, then space, and then 2 lines if you want to do it how I have. Whoopsie daisies. I hit the wrong button. Alright, so go there and type full. Just like that. And you want to copy that line. Again, this is why a text editor is very useful. I want to do else, and paste that. And in this one, you just want to get rid of the full at the end, and put that like that. Put end. Now you want to put a sleep for 1 second. You may possibly be able to run without this, but it's better put that in so it's not constantly running, and it might lag you out. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just assuming that. So want to keep it as lag free as possible. And now to save that, just go up to the left hand corner, click save, or you can just do Control S. So now, if we head back to Minecraft, and we, 1 second, monitor, right, clear. You technically don't need to do that, but let's do monitor, right, and then tut. And something is wrong. 39. Okay. Alrighty everyone, I am back. If I pop up my text editor, for some reason, I think it's when I first made the while true do thing, I put too many lines in, and then when I was typing, it pushed the end way down, and then I put more than I needed, so it was throwing an error, but now it is running fine. So as you can see, the resonant cell 1 is completely full. So now, if we come back here, let's set the output and input of this guy, just like so. You can see it is slowly ticking down. Yay! Beautiful. And if we export again and bump this guy up, it will slowly be going up again. Well, not too slow. Wait a few seconds, and boom, full. Awesome. And this program will continually run. So let's terminate that, and let's finish putting the rest of it. Excuse me. So now what you can do is just copy this and change it to what you want, but we're not going to do that. So level and D1 and level D1 max, and for the dynamo, which is D1, you want to do D1 tick. And let me maximize this just so you can see it a bit better, maybe not. And now we're going to go up to the first one and do equals d1 dot get energy stored, d1 dot get max energy stored, and down in this one we want to do equals d1 dot get energy per tick info. And just like that. So now if we go down here, let's move our sleep down there as well, just to make sure it's working correctly, otherwise it won't. Well, it will, but it won't be timed correctly. So we're going to do if level d1 equal to level d1 max, then, just like that, and let's put an else if, and a simple end statement. There we are. So print that and dynamo. So since it's a magmatic one, you may have other ones. I'm just going to put magmatic dynamo. You don't have to. That's how I'm doing it, just to make it work a little bit better or seem nicer and easier to understand. We're going to add that, then level D1. Then we're going to put quotes and space, at symbol, and then another space, add that, and then add D1 tick. Then add 2 more dots, or commas, whatever you use. Do that, then do RF slash T, which that stands for RF a tick, then space, line, and full. Just like that. And now you want to copy that. And the advantages of a text editor are very fulfilling. And we can just get rid of the full. Just like that. Awesome. So now one thing you want to do is, you can see this is cells. Well, this is a dynamo. We don't want that under cells. So what we can do is do term dot set text color colors dot white, and do print, and for all you OCD people out there, I am making it exactly the same. Okay, so for that we want to do dynamos. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Just like that. Then we want to set a color for it. So text, color, and let's do blue because I like the color blue. Spoiler alert. Just like that. And let's get rid of these extra lines I'm not using. There we go. And that's all you need. So if you want to add more categories, you just got to do that. And yeah, you just got to make sure you always set it back to the color you want. And how this works is it runs through the program and it actually completely clears the screen and prints it right away. So it's actually technically getting deleted and stuff, but it just looks like it's updating the number. So now if we save that by either going to the corner, click save, or Control S, go back to here, wait for the vehicle to pass, run again, and yeah, there we go. Resonant cell, full, magmatic dynamo. We have 40,000 RF stored at 0 RF a tick, and it is currently full. So if we come over here, see it's completely full, and this guy for some reason is not working. Oh. I think you're not extracting. Let's copy you, place you there, and grab some of this stuff. So you will be insert, you will be extract. There we go. That should fill up. Hopefully. For some reason, it's not working. That's odd. Alrighty, let's put that there. Help. That's odd. Alright, I'll be back when I figure out the problem. There we are. I am back now. I replaced the dynamo. Now you want to keep in mind if you break the networking cable and that, if you actually break the dynamo and then put the stuff over, it should keep the same name, but it may actually change its number, so you have to go to the program and change it. Now this has crashed because that was disconnected from the network. If we run that again, clear the screen, and you can see it currently has 0 RF at 88 tick. And if we break this guy, you should be able to see a little bit, at least, if the redstone is set correctly. And I stop lagging. Help. Minecraft, why you do this? There we are. Not sure why that happened. There we go, slowly building up. And yeah, as you can see on the screen, it is currently updating. So that's going good. We wait for that to get up to, oh, and you can see the tick, or the amount it's making per tick, Minecraft tick. It's slowly going down as this increases. So once that hits 40,000, it will do that. And I'll also show you that this, in fact, does multitask. So you can see that's going down, this is going up. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So we're going to put this guy back to input and back to output. You can see that's currently working as well. So now what we want to do, we can get rid of that, is add our furnace. So let's copy this, get that out of the way, make sure you're above the sleep, paste that, change this to machines, just like so, and let's set the color to yellow, as I have it over at the other one. That's all good, and we're about ready to do that, but first we need to get the stuff. So we can actually copy all this, as we're using the same principle, I guess is how you'd say it, and you just gotta check this. Can't talk. You gotta change all this so it matches the furnace one, so in this case I just gotta change the D to an F, like so. Just like that, and yeah, so now if you go down here, do if level F1 is equal to level F1 max, then, and let's copy this over, as we can use the same thing again. Just gotta change it. Now I'm currently trying to figure out a way to make it so the program will automatically detect things that are added to it. I'm not sure if that's possible. I really want to get that going though, if it is, I can do that. Yeah, so maybe a couple update videos on this program. As of yet, I don't know how much is possible. This is only like my second or third day messing with this code, as I just learned how to do the stuff. So yeah, please bear with me as I go. And just get rid of you, like that, and now we just need to put an end in there, and we should be good to go. So let's run that again. Awesome. Redstone furnace, 0 RF at 0 RF a tick. So let's grab some cobble, grab a stack of that, and let's actually get another creative cell. Not sure why the creative menu is so laggy. Anyway, there's our furnace. Let's give him power from back there. And you can see he's filling up. I'm not sure how much they hold. Yep, 60,000. Okay. And currently at 0 RF. But if we place a item in there to smelt, for some, I thought it liked cobble. Let's get some iron ore. Just like that. There we go. I can see the speed is going up. And actually, if we put a upgrade, pardon me, thermal expansion. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Get those guys. So he's currently running at 20 RFA tick. Let's place this guy in here, just like that. Now our tick is 400 in there, and 400 over here. So yeah, that's a pretty useful program for monitoring stuff in your base. I'm actually have actually added this program to my single player series. It will be in the next episode, so look out for that. But yeah, so one final thing you'll want to do is, depending on how you have your monitor hooked up, right or left, top or bottom, what you want to do, if you want this to run as soon as you get close to it, or when you start your world, you want to go into Edit, Startup. So now you want to do is shell .run, and then quotation marks, and now you want to specify which monitor you want to run, or what side you want to run. So you want to type monitor, and then you want to put the side. So in this case it is right, and then you want to put the name of the program. So in this case it is tutorial. Make sure that's save, exit, and Control R. And yeah, it's running. And I just rebooted the computer. So if you don't believe me, go down here, and it runs it on the right. And if you ever need to access it to do anything, you just hold Control T, and it'll end the program, and you can do stuff like that. So yeah, it's a really cool program. I'm proud I made it myself, basically without any help. Yeah, I hope this was useful to you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. This is Eller, signing out.